So this is the second edit of The Vampire of Workington that Holly edited together, and I'm going to listen to it and see what I think.
Are you sure we should be going through the graveyard?
Yeah, why not? It's only a shortcut.
I just don't think it's such a good idea.
Don't be such a scaredy cat.
Don't you know what's happened here?
No? What happened here?
Well, in the mid-1700s, two local men found a woman in a farmhouse, attacked by a vampire. And this is one of the only recorded sightings of a vampire in Britain.
We weren't there too long, were we?
Oh, that's well mine. It's only been an hour or two.
So what I think needs to be added at the start is we need to add music for the beginning, and I also, there's a little bit of a buzz, but I think Holly said that she's going to sort that out tomorrow. And there needs to be some kind of music to introduce the radio drama, in my opinion. Since I looked at some radio dramas and they normally use music to introduce the kind of the tone and the atmosphere of the radio drama. But so far, I think it's really good. The sound effects sound really good so far, especially the walking and so on and so forth.
What was that?
It sounds like it was coming from the farmhouse.
The two men ran to the farmhouse where the screams were coming from, and what they found was terrifying.
Please!
A creature with bloody fangs met their eyes. It hissed at them before leaving the farmhouse and escaping towards Seaton. The two men ran over to the woman lying down. She was covered in blood and had some very terrible wounds.
What was that creature?
I haven't a clue. I'm more worried about this poor lass.
Do you think she's going to be alright?
I'm not a doctor, but that wound looks bad.
Do you think we should take her to the tavern?
I should say so.
The two men took the woman to a local tavern.
So I think that scene was sounded pretty well. I wasn't too sure about the running. I think we're going to have a look at that tomorrow, I think. But it sounds really good. When you hear the screams and stuff, it sounds like it's far away, which is good in my opinion, since they are supposed to be far away from not far away, but from the farmhouse. I think that scene was really, really good.
She was hysterical and she wouldn't stop crying about the beast that attacked her.
It was a monster. It was dressed in black. It had fangs and it has a thirst for blood.
I think that line needs to be put a little bit more, because there's a bit of a gap, really, I think, in that, really. There's too much of a gap there, so I think that needs to be moved forward a bit more, the line, so then you don't have to, because you were just waiting a little bit too long, I think, for the line.
Calm down, lass. It sounds like you got into a fight with your lad.
I saw it myself. So did David.
Aye, but you two have been knocking back the pints all night.
Did the monster look like a man? Dressed all in black, pale skin, pointed ears and fingernails?
Yes, that's exactly what it looks like.
My wife was attacked the same way, not a fortnight ago.
Where did this thing go?
It fled so quickly. I don't know.
I saw it jump the dike and head towards Seaton.
If it's attacking our women, we need to do something.
Let's follow the beast!
That was a really good scene, I think. The music worked really well. The royalty-free music that we found worked really well, and it really worked with our glasses clanking and the kind of gibberish we did with that, and it brought depth to that. So I'm really happy with that scene. The angry mob / the tavern people sounded really good as well at the end. It's quite good timing, but I think we just saw that gap at the beginning of this scene. It's a little bit too long.
The people of Workington followed the vampire to Seaton, with torches blazing, weapons in hand, and anything else they could find, planning to destroy the monster once and for all. The search led here, to the cemetery. They found a disturbing sight.
What the hell?
I'm so happy with that crow sound. Holly recorded that crow sound, and she used her own voice for that as well. So I'm really happy with that. It sounds like exactly the same as a crow.
What happened here?
Bodies were dug up from graves and scattered across the graveyard. The men searched the cemetery grounds to find the monster. Then they came across an unmarked grave, and inside the unmarked grave was a coffin.
Hey, do you think the creature's in there?
Inside the coffin, they found the vampire.
We need to end this, once and for all.
One of the local men grabbed the vampire. With the help of the other people, they nailed the vampire to the tree and set him on fire.
So with that scene, I think it needs to be added, that some more sounds need to be added. The thing is that you could hear, when Holly's narration, when it came up, you could definitely hear buzzing in the background, and we were recording that in the recording booth, so there was like the monitor from someone else's group when they were recording was on, and it was very, very buzzy, and the air conditioning and all sorts. So I think we need to re-record that bit tomorrow. But I did really like that scene. But near the end of the scene, when they're nailing the vampire, you couldn't hear anything of what Holly was saying. I couldn't hear what she was saying, really. So I think we need to turn that up a bit more. But the nailing sound effects sound really, really good. And I think Holly and Lewis did that this afternoon. So, yeah, it sounded really, really good.
And then what happened?
Now they say if you touch the nail in that tree, you'll burst into flames, just like the vampire did.
What a load of rubbish. Wait, is that a nail in the tree over there?
Stop it. I'm being serious.
You gotta touch it.
Wait, no, don't!
That was really good. I liked. You could definitely imagine it in your head that the fire just went up into, Lewis just went up into flames. You could definitely hear that, in my opinion. That you could imagine that. So that sounded really, really good. Overall, I'm really happy with the second edit of the Vampire of Workington. It sounded really, really good. We still need to add some stuff, such as we need to find appropriate music, because the suspense music we had in before, it didn't match some pieces of narration and dialogue and stuff like that, but it sounded really good in the beginning, so we need to find a different piece of music for that. And we also need to add Holly saying, oh, this is who, this is this person played this person, and this was the producer, it was directed by who, and this person. So I think we're going to do all that tomorrow. But overall, I'm really, really happy with this edit.